Hey there, how's it going everybody? My name is Ryan and today we're going to be taking a look at this very aggressive and fast fighting deck. So the whole idea of this deck is really simple, just have a bunch of efficient attackers. So we are running Diglett and Dugtrio line, and this attack does 40, so it's comparable to that of a Rapidash on the 5 side. It does have less HP, but it does have a much better effect, being it does not take damage next turn and is not affected by any effects of the move used by the opponent. If you do land on a hit, which it's a little bit inconsistent, but when you do get it, it basically stalls the game for an entire turn. We are also running Sand Slash, 2 energy for 70 damage. It's comparable to that of Golduck, or you think of Electrode, so it's just a very efficient attacker. We are also running the Event Mankey, which does 30 for 1, which is really good. Just to start off the game with, 30 damage is a lot better than a lot of these starting bases get. And we are running it with Primate, obviously. Primate being a card that does more damage when it does have damage on itself, and that Event Mankey does put damage on itself, so that is really good for us. We ended up doing 100. And I decided I want to test something, and it's running Hitmonlee, because a lot of opponents versus these types of decks, they tend to retreat their Pokemon, keep them safe, and Sabrina is not really reliable because you don't really choose the Pokemon the bench you bring up. But with Hitmonlee and just having like stretch kick deal 30 damage into the bench, I guess you could technically knock out like a Tynamo or something. Not really realistic. I just want to run it just to see if it gets any value. I really hope it does, because that would be amazing. We're running obviously the combo of Professor's Pokeball. Everybody runs this, and 1 X speed, 1 Giovanni, 1 Sabrina. With that being out of the way, let's get right into the games. I go second, so we get to attack first with our Mankey, if we do get it, and nope, we got a Sandshrew. Goes a bench on only. Now, let's see what my opponent is running. Water. Watch him have the Misty. Pokeball, searches, gets on our Articuno, what, Lapras, Starmie, Staryu? There is Staryu. Oh my god, I was about to say, no Staryu, yay, but there it is. And look at who we have here. We have Mankey. So we have to go ahead and use Pokeball. We found the Diglett. That's very cool. And use Pokeball again. See what we find. Another Mankey. If it's Frostmoth stall, like, what do I do, right? I'm just gonna sit there fast asleep unless I top deck like a Sand Slash, which would get me out of sleep if it works like the TCG. We'll see. That's not a ouch. Okay. There's nothing else for me to do other than attach like Mankey and keep on going. This is not a good start. We didn't get any of our consistency tools. I would have loved. I mean, we got both Pokeballs, but I would have loved to see maybe like a Professor's Research. That would have made this hand so much better. It wouldn't even be funny. Asleep. That's it. Not sure works out. That's pretty cool. There's Professor's Research. Hopefully now we can start striking back. Yes, let's go, dude. So now we actually bench Diglett here because we want to get that Dugtrio going. And we're just going to do 70 with Sand Slash, sitting at 60 HP. He needs a Misty. He needs a Misty right quick. Sorry. Okay. What are we looking at? Oh. That's kind of funny. But it only does 70 damage if... Ooh, okay, there's a couple of ways to play around this. So we can go Dugtrio, and we can just retreat our Sand Slash here for 2. Go into Dugtrio, just so it doesn't get knocked out, and we just do Dig, right? We don't even need to roll hits. We did anyway. So now he needs a Sabrina. This Hitmonlee might come in handy if he does retreat it. We'll see. Why is he powering up that one and why not power it? Yeah, that's really unfortunate. That thing was only going to do 10 damage for 2. Yeah, just inconsistent, right? Well, with Articuno, it's a lot better because Articuno does splash 10 damage over, but that's besides the point. Look, we actually went up in the event. Pretty good. Pretty cool. Game 1, not the best game, but whatever. Let's go over to game 2. We go first. So this deck wants to go, what, first or second? Whoa, this is not a bad hand at all. I really wish I had a Professor's Research maybe instead of the Sand Slash, but dude, you can't complain about a double Diglett and Dugtrio start, bro. It's a nasty hand. Watch it beat another water deck. It's Pikachu X. But we have an advantage because we are fighting. That is a wild start. He doesn't get to attach this turn. Unfortunate. But we do get to evolve next turn. So that's kind of cool. Actually, we have advantage We have a hella advantage, actually. Yeah, he gets attack me this turn. There's Professor's Research. So it's gonna be Dugtrio. Dugtrio. Sand Slash. Attach. Professor's Research, just to get that extra bit of card advantage. We got a Sabrina. That is amazing. We're gonna use a Pokeball just to thin our deck even more. And there's Hitmonlee, which is... Actually, I wonder if this applies weaknesses, because if it does, our Hitmonlee is gonna be doing 50 damage on bench, which is crazy. Heads, we can't do jack. Dude, this is so toxic, bro. Like, what's he gonna do? I'm literally immune to electricity. It's just like the games. Ground immune to electricity. Look true. Yeah, this thing gets 2 taps by this thing. He needs to retreat it. He needs to retreat it ASAP. This Hitmonlee is looking nice. Is looking very nice. There's the X speed. What are you gonna retreat into? Kirchen. Yeah, thought so. But this upcoming turn, all I'm gonna do is Sabrina. He does not want any of these things to get hit. So I'm just gonna Sabrina to make it even harder for him. Because this Sand Slash ends up knocking out... If he switches in Zapdos, Sand Slash ends up knocking out when it knocks me out. And that's even if it knocks me out, because I can just roll like hella heads. Straight up just puts Pikachu in the active. He's like, if it's gonna die, make it die. Okay, that's good. What's he gonna do, retreat it? Because it only does 60, right? He needs one more bench Pokemon. Now it knocks it out. And this does 50 damage for each head it. Whoops. And now we just revenge knock it out, right? There's Primate. No Mankey though. So now we just go with Dig. This thing is weak to Dig. Doesn't matter, he can't knock me out this turn. He literally can't. He powered up Zapdos on the bench, and for what? For nothing, because it can't attack me. He does realize he needs to retreat that thing this turn, otherwise I win on the spot. Concede. I still win. What are you gonna deal damage to, bruh? That's literally GG. That thing is weak to fighting, right? Yep. And he knows too. He's attacking like no tomorrow. Well, deals for frenzies. Put a Mankey in there. Retreat our Dugtrio and go right into Sand Slash. Attach energy to Sand Slash and deal 90 damage. GG. See ya later, Pikachu EX. Yep. This deck is quite aggressive. This is pretty cool. To out aggro Pikachu EX. Ooh. Kinda nice. I mean, getting heads helps a lot, but that's cool. Ooh. Hey, good stuff. So far we're 2-0. The 3-0 Dream? Maybe. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. We start off with Diglett. So, plan is to thin out our deck. This is Mewtwo, ain't it? I could choose him. I could choose him. Mewtwo going first is so important too. Because it just makes outs evolve turn 3 as opposed to evolving turn 4. So, my goodness. That is literally the best start you could possibly ask for. That is wild. But you know something? You wanna know something? I should have thinned out the deck with Pokeball. I'm already playing horribly. There's Diglett. I mean, he can't attack me next turn, but kind of... well, actually, I'm going to retreat Diglett, go into Mankey, and just go for a Reckless Charge, right? Like, just deal as much damage as I can before this thing knocks me out. I really want to see this Hitmonlee, because if this Hitmonlee ends up winning me the game. So now I just evolve into Primate, evolve into Dugtrio here. Actually does. He get knocked... Ooh, he barely does not get knocked out. He does use Giovanni to knock me out. What are the chances he has Giovanni, right? And besides, I'll knock him out next turn with Dugtrio. No Curlia. Interesting. Soon he top ducked it too. He's already saying like this Mewtwo's done, bro. Was that like... This is close, man. This is probably dishing out hundreds. Is crazy, dude. Here comes Mewtwo 2.0. Even with Gardevoir, he can't power up this Mewtwo to deal 150. Yeah, he needs doesn't do jack. He needs Giovanni. You need Giovanni. So I guess it's just like power a Sand Slash on the bench, and then just use Fight Back, right? And then just revenge kill him with Sand Slash, with Star Shadow. He's powering up Gardevoir. He does not want to lose. So how do I get lethal here? Actually, wait a minute. I already took one prize card because of the routes. He needs to retreat this Mew. Yep. I thought I had. I thought I didn't take any prize cards. That is crazy. Yeah, that's GG. Pretty chill. Couple games here. So we beat Staryu, we beat Pikachu, and we beat Mewtwo. This is kind of nasty, dude. It's pretty cool. Man, final thoughts on this deck. Like, this deck is great. I really wish that we got to see Hitmonlee pop off. Because the scenarios, man. Hitmonlee was so much pressure too, because if he let the Hitmonlee go unchecked, right? What am I hitting? I'm hitting Mewtwo. Does Giovanni work on Hitmonlee? Well, I gotta check that out. Anyway. Thank you for watching, ladies and gents. I hope you guys are doing excellent, and I hope you have a good night, have a good weekend, have a good day, have a good life. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.